8:45, your alarm goes off. Why did I decide to stay until bar time? You ask yourself as you realize class is across campus in 15 minutes. The second your feet hit the floor, that thought is immediately interrupted by a pounding headache, nausea, and the new question of why will this room not stop spinning? You reach for a sports drink, try and replace some electrolytes lost from the night before, but realize Gatorade is no match for today's hangover. Now comes the choice that plagues college students across the nation. Do you skip class and suffer the academic repercussions? Or do you go and hear only a pounding in your head and none of the actual lecture? But what if students didn't have to choose? What if they could conquer the party scene and their classes? Our company, Carpe Diem, a hard tea company, is excited to provide students a choice with the introduction of Conquer, a rejuvenating flavored tea that boosts hydration and replaces electrolytes while mitigating most of the common hangover symptoms. According to Scientific American, 75% of people who excessively consume alcohol experience a hangover, defined as a group of unpleasant signs or symptoms developed after too much drinking. To help relieve these symptoms, Carpe Diem has created a unique manufacturing process that begins with the blending of dried green tea leaves. Green tea naturally energizes the body needed after a long night of partying. After blending, coconut water is infused, helping to replace electrolytes and boost rehydration even better than regular water. After infusion, lemon and honey are combined, helping to detox the body and providing natural sweetness and flavor. Finally, 3 powerful flavors of peppermint, ginger, and raspberry are created, helping to mitigate 2 of the most common hangover symptoms of nausea and dizziness. Not only is the how behind Conquer unique, but also the where. Green tea is contracted from rural women organizations throughout 5 different countries. Coconut water is sourced from the leading producers in the Philippines and Indonesia. And lemon, honey, and our 3 powerful flavors are all locally grown right here in the U.S. The final result of these unique processes, a naturally flavored tea, rich in potassium and vitamin C, commonly depleted from the overconsumption of alcohol, making Conquer the ultimate hangover remedy for college students and party enthusiasts. I'll hand it over to Ashley to conquer the market analysis.
In order to determine the demand of Conquer, Carpe Diem surveyed 600 college students on their need for a hangover remedy. Survey results showed 80% of students are consuming alcohol. 50% are binge drinking, which consists of 4 alcoholic drinks for women and 6 alcoholic drinks for men within a 2-hour period. And 75% experience a hangover even after using current hangover remedies. To further research, Carpe Diem collaborated with the University of Wisconsin-Madison Psychology Department to conduct a controlled study consisting of 300 college students. These students were separated into 4 groups: a control, Blowfish, Gatorade, and Conquer, and were requested to take their respective hangover remedy whenever they experienced a hangover within a month's period. Results showed Conquer outperforms competitors by increasing the percentage of those who do not experience a hangover to 90%, compared to 35% for Gatorade and 30% for Blowfish. In addition, Conquer also decreases the percentage of those who miss class to 5%, compared to 30% for Gatorade and 40% for Blowfish. With 80% of college students consuming alcohol, Carpe Diem will be focusing marketing efforts towards students like Haley Hedhert, a UW-Milwaukee engineering student who enjoys drinking on the weekends with her friends, but likes to be productive the following day. Richard Rolfing, a UW-Madison kinesiology major who is a devoted Wisconsin Badgers fan and enjoys tailgating at game day festivities. Daniel Dizzy, a University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign business administration major who enjoys being the life of the party with his fraternity brothers. Conveniently located in Lake Mills, Wisconsin, Carpe Diem has access to 3 of the top 10 party colleges in the United States, including UW-Madison, University of Iowa, and University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. In year 1, we'll be targeting Region 1, consisting of 4 universities, then expanding into Region 2 in year 2, and adding Region in year 3. By focusing marketing efforts on the 75% of college students who experience a hangover after binge drinking, Carpe Diem expects to have a potential target market of 85,626 college students. With an average consumption of 3 cartons per week, Carpe Diem expects to sell 10.2 million cartons, resulting in $21.2 million in sales. By year 3, Carpe Diem expects to capture 21% of the market share in Region 1, 13% in Region 2, and 6% in Region 3, resulting in $2.9 million in sales. Conquer satisfies all 4 of the food and beverage trends consumers are looking for in a tea-based beverage by being made of 5 natural ingredients. Conquer is extremely close to its natural state, with the ability to replace electrolytes and boost hydration, while providing an adequate amount of potassium and vitamin C. Conquer is at the focus of health and wellness. Through being packaged in an 8-ounce carton with a screw top cap, Conquer is at the intersection of health and convenience by being a natural, on-the-go beverage. Conquer also provides young consumers new experiences in consumption with the ability to drink without the feeling the effects of a hangover symptoms the next morning. In addition, the launch of Conquer is also supported by young consumers' desires to support a noble cause. Danny will now take us through our SWOT analysis.
While viewing a SWOT analysis, Carpe Diem hopes to utilize their strengths, limit their weaknesses, identify any opportunities, and contend any threats. If you look at the SWOT analysis on page 3, you will find that one of Conquer's greatest strengths is its natural list of ingredients. As healthier lifestyles and healthy consumption is growing in popularity, consumers can take root in this product while continuing their healthy diet after a night of drinking. And because of its natural ingredient list, Conquer provides relief in all areas of hangover symptoms, and with only 1 serving is a quick replacement of electrolytes. To make this product unique, Conquer has obtained a patent for its tea blending process. This will prevent competitors from copying the unique hangover remedy. As for the weaknesses, with Conquer being a new product on the market, limited flavors will be available. As Aaron previously stated, peppermint, ginger, and raspberry will be offered, each having its own set of hangover symptom remedies. The opportunities for Conquer are many. As the product becomes well known, additional flavors will be added to the market. Nationwide, a large number of college students are always looking for the latest and greatest healthy product to try. Carpe Diem can be certain that consumers beyond college will also become hooked after getting a taste of Conquer. And of course, there is always room for growth with additional sales locations throughout the United States. The threats. Carpe Diem realizes that natural disasters can impact the supply of ingredients for Conquer. And with ingredients being imported from 7 different countries, the hope is that disaster will not strike in each of these areas simultaneously. As we look at our competitors, it is thanks to research performed by Carpe Diem concerning hangover symptoms and existing remedies. Research shows that students turn to Blowfish and Gatorade more than any other remedy. And although Blowfish is also FDA recognized, it does not contain a natural list of ingredients and is only offered in limited retail locations. Students indicate that Blowfish provides relief of some hangover symptoms, while Conquer naturally alleviates all hangover symptoms. Blowfish is an easy-to-use tablet that dissolves in water, is gentle on the stomach, and has a low cost. But, again, the trend for consumers today leans toward healthful diet choices and knowledge of product origins. As an indirect competitor, Gatorade provides a variety of 17 flavors, multiple bottle sizes, and electrolyte replacement at a relatively low cost, but contains artificial flavoring and a high sugar content. As you can see, Carpe Diem is prepared to conquer their competitors. Now to Paige for the business proposition and action plan.
Our strategy statement is simple yet powerful, just like Conquer. Crafted from 5 natural ingredients, Carpe Diem will revolutionize the way students mitigate hangover symptoms. With a strong social media presence and direct marketing, Carpe Diem will continuously promote Conquer to students. To be successful, Conquer will have the following key planning assumptions. Students are binge drinking 3 times a week. Alcohol consumption will occur during the academic year as well as festivals and holidays. College enrollment will continue to increase. Trade agreements will remain stable to allow for continued access to imported goods. Through precise planning, Conquer will offer the following benefits, including relief to all 5 areas of hangover symptoms. vomiting, fatigue, nausea, and headaches while replacing your electrolytes, making you feel better, faster than our competitors. Our direct competitor, Blowfish, only relieves nausea, fatigue, and headaches. Lastly, Gatorade, only relieving your fatigue and replacing your electrolytes. As you can see, Conquer surpasses its relieving symptoms, giving you direct relief to all hangover discomfort. Carpe Diem's reachable goals consist of retain 80% customer base per year, generate 85% product awareness by year 3, obtain an average of 13% of the total market share by year 3. With having these goals in mind, we believe Conquer will surpass our expectations. Conquer is a flavored tea consisting of honey, coconut water, lemon, and green tea, with flavors including peppermint, raspberry, and ginger. This hangover remedy is packed in a 100% recycled carton with a screw top cap for a sociable and productive lifestyle, which is most palatable served cold. Conquer is offered at $2.47 to retailers and $2.99 to consumers. Each unit costs $1.24 to produce, and our pricing allows for a 67% Carpe Diem markup and a 45% retailer markup, which consists of 20% retailer support. As an already established alcoholic beverage company, Carpe Diem will use its pre-existing networks to infiltrate retail stores in college towns across our targeted regions, including Quick Trip, Walgreens, Walmart, and Circle K. Within these stores, Conquer will be located in various sections, including chilled in the grab and go, and room temperature in the health and wellness and alcohol sections. I'll now turn it over to Charity to continue the action plan.
In pre-launch, Carpe Diem will collaborate with UW-Madison Psychology Department to conduct a controlled study to understand the specific market need and effectiveness. Then, Carpe Diem will use this insight to move their pre-launch to focus on consumer engagement. Engagement will begin prior to the start of the school year in the summer through the sponsorship of summer concert series by providing samples and merchandise at Summerfest in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Lollapalooza in Chicago, Illinois, and Freedom Festival in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Additionally, Conquer will be launched on the company website 3 months prior to the official product sale to increase product awareness. Testimonials will also be featured on the website to create a reliable customer image. Student interns will also be hired prior to pre-launch to assist marketing managers and create digital media to be used on our social media platforms. Social media campaigns will vary based on seasonality with correlating themes. 4 social media channels, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and YouTube will be used. Facebook will build engagement with the utilization of Facebook Live, along with product news and updates. Instagram will allow for consumers to conquer each other by sharing their stories and partaking in several photo contests using the hashtag #CouldHaveBeenConquered. Snapchat will also provide students the opportunity to compete in Conquer contests by designing and submitting Snapchat filters that are unique to their own campus. Pre-designed geofilters will also be used in each of our targeted regions. Brand ambassadors will enhance social media and direct marketing to further engage our young consumers. On YouTube, Carpe Diem will sponsor blogger Mamrie Hart of You Deserve a Drink. Advertisements will be featured on platforms that are most commonly used by our target market, including Facebook, voice advertisements on YouTube and Pandora, and digital advertisements on TSM and TFM. Our final step of engagement is to encourage customers to create a Conquer customer loyalty profile. These profiles will earn them incentive points, ultimately earning them prizes and free product. Rachel will now take you through the business-to-business and public relations campaigns.
In the business-to-business campaign, Carpe Diem will provide retailers with the opportunity to see firsthand the unique blending process of Conquer. Assistant marketing managers will travel to these same retailers to help develop and maintain a positive relationship. The final step in the business-to-business campaign will be to further empower 3 women from our rural women organizations by sponsoring them to attend the United Nations International Women's Day festivities, where they will gain knowledge and leadership skills that can be brought back to their organization. While the nature of Conquer is to provide students a quick fix after having a fun night out, as an alcoholic beverage company, we realize that alcoholism or habitual overconsumption is a serious matter. Conquer will further Carpe Diem's public relations to promote appropriate consumption. A partnership with the National Institute for Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism will support the Carpe Diem How Hungover app, allowing consumers to know when their alcoholic consumption level is no longer safe. A strong partnership with Mothers Against Drunk Driving will help Conquer to utilize transit authorities in our targeted regions by offering students a safe ride home. Individuals who take these rides will be given samples of Conquer and information about alcohol abuse clinics and MADD. Other public relations will help to support those who are not consumers. Carpe Diem will donate 5% of all Conquer sales during the month of March to our contracted rural women organizations. With a 100% recyclable carton, Conquer is committed to keeping a green environment and will be a sponsor for Recyclemania on college campuses, both meeting the young consumer desire to support a noble cause. Through pre-launch, business to consumer, business to business, and public relations, Carpe Diem is confident in helping students to conquer their day throughout the year. Kim will now explain the financials behind Conquer.
As mentioned earlier, Carpe Diem assumes college students binge consume alcohol 3 times per week, resulting in 120 cartons each year. In addition, we expect 80% repeat customers each year, resulting in revenues of $577,000 in year 1, increasing to $3.6 million in year 3. In order to achieve this revenue, Carpe Diem had to continue its costly marketing strategies throughout all 3 years in order to generate 85% product awareness in each of the new targeted areas. In year 1, marketing expenses totaled $219,000, an increase to $790,000 in year 3. Due to these intense marketing expenses, Carpe Diem experiences a negative EBIT in year 1, but then sees a positive EBIT in years 2 and 3, reaching $693,000 at the end of year 3. Return on marketing expenses is negative 10% in year 1, but increases to 139 percentage points by the end of year 3. Board of Directors, with Conquer's high market presence, Carpe Diem will remain profitable in years to come, ultimately conquering your bottom line. Now Amy will explain monitoring and measuring.
Customer satisfaction is our #1 goal, so we have developed a plan to monitor and measure our customer retention, product awareness, and market share. We aim to retain 80% of our customer base each year. To evaluate this, a Net Promoter Score and Customer Loyalty Index will be used to determine the likelihood of customers to return. If we are above expectations, we'll reward customers that show dedication through our Customer Loyalty Program and increase promotions. If we fall below expectations, we'll review pricing strategies and implement samples and trials. We'll also welcome complaints and make adjustments accordingly. To reach 85% product awareness by year 3, we will track analytics of Facebook and utilize feedback from customer evaluation surveys. If we're above expectations, we'll continue to monitor current promotions and look for new ideas. We'll also increase promotions in areas that are found to be most effective. However, if we fall below expectations, we'll reevaluate marketing strategies and increase Carpe Diem's presence in the media. We'll also review app effectiveness and increase utilization of customer testimonials. If the awareness is high, so is the market share. By tracking monthly sales reports, we expect to capture, on average, 13% of the total market share by year 3. If this goal is met, additional flavors of Conquer will be added. We'll also seek additional regions, markets, and stores to sell Conquer in. But if this goal is not met, we'll develop a specialized marketing team to reposition product display within stores and increase promotions in areas and flavors that fall below expectations. By monitoring and measuring our 3 goals, we know Conquer will be the ultimate hangover remedy.
Now, the choice is yours. Are you ready to conquer your day? Thank you, and we will now entertain any questions.